Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Pan That Palette update. I am panning, trying to completion, the Ulta and Avengers palette that I've been working on since last year. And I am trying to hit pan in every shade that I still have available in these two palettes, the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette and the Lorac Pro 2. So first, I'll get into my Ulta palette. Here's what it looked like last time. And here is what we have today. As you can see, there are some changes. I wanted to hit pan in either Hero Vibes or, what was this? Game Changer, and I actually managed to hit pan in them both. They were both actually pretty close. There wasn't like a ton of uses on each one of them. I wanted to use up half of Supercharged, and I didn't quite get there, but I got really close. More than close enough, I think. So, I'm actually really happy with the progress that I made in the past month. Like, super happy as a matter of fact. Like, I really was not expecting to hit pan on both Game Changer and Hero Vibes, so that made me really happy. I hit pan on Hero Vibes on April 26th, and I hit pan on Game Changer on the 2nd of May. Sometimes I actually remember to write things down. So both of those were exciting. I do have the green, I think I mentioned this last time, that I have the green shade for my Urban Decay electric palette pressed in here for where Built for Battle was, so that's new. And for next month, I would really like to hit pan on Out of This World. It's the only one left in here from the palette that I haven't hit pan on yet. And I want to see how close I can get to finishing Supercharged. In theory, I want to finish Supercharged. But if I have a tiny bit of it left, I wouldn't exactly be super mad either. So it's one of those where I want to get as close as I can. And I think for Save the World, my remaining highlighter shade down here, I would like to finish up half of it, hopefully without it breaking like Supercharged did. That's why I had to repress it. So lofty goals next month, at least for me, which are to hit pan in Out of This World, finish half of Save the World, and get as close as I can to finishing Supercharged. So I will be using up my last remaining crease shade that I actually have in here, although it doesn't actually go with the eyelid shades that I have left. I wear it with other stuff. Now onto my palettes I want to hit pan on. I guess I'll start with the Storybook. Here's what it looked like last time. And here's what we have today. Hopefully you can see I actually hit 2 pans as well. And of course my thing went completely blurry, but I hit 2 pans since last time. I hit pan on Nottingham and Forest. So Nottingham, I hit pan on the 26th of April. In Forest, I hit pan on the 9th of May. It's a little bitty pan, but for the most part, I was using it to set my eyeliner and originally to mix with Nottingham as well. So, yeah. My goal for next month is to just start incorporating either Maid Marian or Quiver. I certainly don't think I will hit pan on either one of them in a month, but I had mentioned previously when I started this that these aren't that deep. They're really easy to hit pan on within like 10 uses. It's still a pretty wide pan, so it takes a while to finish, but my goal for this is to just hit pan on everything. And that is the same for everything that I have remaining in my Lorac Pro 2, which this is like partially finished because I've finished other shades in the past, but here is what it looked like last time. And here's what it looked like today, and to my surprise, today, actually the 18th, I hit pan in light brown. So when I stopped mixing Forest and Nottingham together, I started using light brown for my warm shade days. And yeah, today I decided to just also go ahead and use it in my brows, and I didn't just hit pan, but I hit a lot of pan. That caught me off guard. So I am now using charcoal right here to set my liner. And I've only done that a couple of times so far, but I'm not necessarily in a hurry on it. So that is like my main focus. I did use chrome when I do a cooler toned look. I'll use chrome along my lower lash line, but beyond that, you know, I've only got 4 shades left in here to hit pan on. Previously, for this project, I hit pan on Jade. The other ones previously had pan on them. What my goal was to do for these palettes is just hit pan on everything. Light brown, and once I finish, what was it, Out of This World? Save the World in this one, I might actually go in and start using beige as my inner corner highlight, and maybe even facial highlight like I've been doing with Save the World. So those two might actually start getting more progress. If I decide to really start hitting on them, I will probably actually roll them in particular into a different project pan, because for this, the goal is just to hit pan and everything. So I only have 4 left to hit that goal. And 6 shades in total, so I'm actually, the pan side of this I'm actually doing really good on. Not that I'm necessarily doing bad on this, it's just I kind of really want to finish this by the end of the year. But it's these deep shades down here that are probably going to give me trouble. Which, if I get to the end of the year and I have only 1 or 2 of these left, I might repress them into a different palette, like say this Lorac Pro palette or whatever I want to work on next year. I haven't decided on that at all yet because it's only May. Because I don't necessarily want to hold on to a whole palette for another year when I'm just working on 1 to 2 shades. We'll see when the time comes for that. So stay tuned through the end if you want to see progression shots through the months. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye!